Well, hello, guys. I hope you can hear me well this time. Let's see who is in the house at this time. Probably people are working now while somebody's having holidays. Okay, okay, okay. Today's topic, today's topic I decided to do on something that I planned to do earlier, much earlier. But then all the started with spontaneous holidays happened and I completely forgot about it. But anyway, I want to bring this topic to the surface because it's pretty much important about suppression of our feelings that causes to suppress our voice and suppress the voice of the person and you will take his or her power away. The voice is the huge power of the person. Whether to verbalize the thoughts, to verbalize the feelings, that's a huge power. Because you can take anything from a person, but you can't take the voice out of them. But what people do actually, they take that voice from themselves. And before going deeper to this topic, I want to share with you how I came to this topic first of all. So the story is pretty much long, and I want to check with you, is this energy still valid and present in your life? Because I had a night dream. It was 23rd or 24th of June. Now I'm not sure, but around that time. I had a terrible night dream. It was like horror movie, like horrific night dream, I would say. And long story short, I woke up from that night dream full of emotional pain, but so strong emotional pain that I don't remember when I was experiencing something like that. If I even was experiencing something like that. It was profound. And everything was spinning around my night dream. Okay, my night dream was about that everything and everybody in my environment, it means my friends, my family members, the place where I'm living, like the owner of the place, what else, like strangers in the street, everybody were suppressing my essence. I had to think how they were thinking. I had to speak and to talk what they were talking. I wasn't allowed to express myself. The moment I tried, I was beaten down with the feeling of shame and guilt. It was, no, it's wrong. No, it's not true. No, it's this. No, it's that. No, shut up. And like everybody were bombarding me. The moment I tried to open up my true self, the same moment I was like beaten up. And that feeling, I can't even explain you how strong it was. Like suppression, like pressing me down. And I felt like the space getting smaller and smaller and I can't breathe and I just wanted to escape but I couldn't and then I woke up. Then I woke up, and I woke up with such emotional pain in my stomach, and now when I'm talking, it's still very, very emotional. When I remember, it feels that I'm still a little bit living it again with the memories. And I felt that here in my throat was a huge stone stuck. I literally, when I was in my bed, woken up, I kind of wanted to scream, but I couldn't. It was something like here, like a stone in my throat. And then I wanted to sing something, but I didn't know what because I was focusing on the feeling, how terrible it was. And I was holding in that feeling. And the voice in my head was keep telling me, Lily, let it go. Lily, let it out. And I was still holding on to that feeling, like not letting out. Still probably the effect of night dream that I can't express myself, can't let things out. And the voice was keep telling me that Lily, let it out, release it, because if you don't, that feeling will destroy you along the day, will damage you. And the moment when I hear that, I I just exploded, and it manifested in not just in crying, but it was like screaming, like, like being in that position in the bed and just screaming my lungs out. And at the end, it was transforming into tears. Hello, who John? I'm sharing with you my night dream. My channeling that I thought it was just for me, but it turned out to be for the collective, energetically talking, and I want to check up with you if this energy is still valid and present in your life, because that night dream I had 23rd or 24th of June, and yeah, so you will check before video from beginning later, but yeah, the night dream was about this huge suppression of my essence, not allowing me to be my true self. And I woke up in a huge emotional pain that I let it go by screaming and then by crying the shit out. And it was so hilarious experience that I was really mind blown. I was trying to understand what is it? Is it trying to tell me something about me? But then I thought to myself, but I don't feel this way on a daily basis. I don't feel that somebody is suppressing me. Opposite, I'm opening up. I'm more in front of camera. I'm sharing more. I'm going out more in public than before. And I was like, okay, that was strange. Very strange. Anyway, I let it go. I moved on with my day. And the moment when I turned YouTube on, the first video that I was offered on the wall was about Britney Spears. I was like, how comes now she is on my wall? Because I don't listen to her. I'm not talking about her. I even didn't know that she's still on the scene of music. And then I started scrolling and I see more videos about Britney. And I'm like, okay, that's becoming weird. And I see some kind of drama. I was like, okay, let's see what is happening. Looks like she's still alive. She's still on the music scene. I opened the video. And when I started listening, her story, what was that was happening exactly, those videos were released at the time when I was sleeping. And now you will connect the dots. Those videos were released at the time when I was sleeping. It means her story started happening a bit before, but people got to know about her story when I was sleeping because of all of those videos. And when I was listening her story, I started feeling the same feelings as in my night dream. Huge suppression of voice, of actions, of everything. And yeah, basically the personal power is taken away from her because, okay, long story short, she is under conservatorship. How you call it in English? But yeah, and under the control of the whole system of the people that she's working for, and because she's being kept as not capable mentally to deal with everything, she has people who control her life, what she eats, what the medicaments she uses, um, what she works, and so on. So how a person who is not capable mentally and emotionally to deal with herself, how come she is earning money for that whole huge team every month, like thousands and thousands and thousands dollars? So if you didn't see her story, I actually, you don't need to watch it. But what I want to say, that I started feeling the same feeling from my night dream in her story. And I was like, fuck. And then I checked the videos when they were released. They were released at that time when I was sleeping. So I came to the conclusion that I was channeling all that emotion of the collective that was happening. Probably many people started feeling that feeling of suppression by listening her story, and they were all going through that feeling. So I went through the same feeling, just in the shape and form of my night dream. And then it's not all. Then I continued with my day. I thought, okay, I just channeled the feelings of the collective in USA or worldwide, let's say. But then I started seeing the same energy manifesting in lives of my friends. One friend shared the story with me, the same feeling. Another friend shared the story with me, the same feeling. I had a client, it's completely the same feeling, and it's talking, the message is talking about one and the same. People are suppressing their voice, or somebody somehow is suppressing their voice, not allowing to speak up. Why? Because the people suppress their feelings first. They're not allowing themselves to feel. And that's why then they don't even know how to verbalize what they're feeling because they're not allowing themselves to feel. And that's exactly what Britney told in her, um, how to say, court message in the court. She told that for many years she was telling her fans that, yeah, I'm doing great, I'm happy, everything is fine with me. When fans didn't believe that, they sensed that something was off in her words, in her actions. And now Britney is admitting that, yeah, I was under some kind of illusion and denial of what was happening in my life, and denial of how I truly felt, how I was truly feeling, because she allowed her father and all the team to dictatorship everything in her life. Even they control her right to have babies. So it was so insane. And also working with clients that week, I saw the same pattern. Not knowing, being too much in the mind and rationalizing emotional experience. What I mean by that, for example, if parents, if parents are not treating an adult person as an adult, but is treating still like their baby daughter or baby son, and that daughter or son, they never learn how to express their feelings, so they are dealing with the parents in a very mental way. Like if a parent hurts them, they are just telling, okay, I don't like, that's not correct, something like that, that's not correct, uh, or they are not telling anything at all that it hurt them, or they somehow put the feelings under the carpet, uh, and avoid communicating how the behavior of their parents made them feel. So we were like training with the clients, doing specific exercises, how to open up the throat, the voice, so she could start verbalizing and speaking out her feelings, how the behavior made her feel. And like miracle happened. That woman was so, so, how to say, amazed. I saw her in her eyes, like, and shocked and amazed, like she did that for the first time. The feeling was like she did that for the first time. She left her mind, her head, and I brought her into her heart space. And, oh, okay. And it was such a new experience for her that she was able to speak up about how she was feeling. And everything happened, and tears and shakeups of the body, everything. But it was releasing and it was liberating. And I want to ask you, do you still have this energy manifesting in your life? Do you encounter it, or was it just for that some period of time, let's say from 23rd of June, maybe for some time it happened and it was resolved. Maybe now it's different energy. I'm not sure, but that was strong, hard as experience for me. And I realized that, oh shit, I started channeling like what I knew that people are doing, some people are doing. Like one woman that I'm following on YouTube, she she told about the earthquake few hours before the huge earthquake happened in the city where I live. So yeah, people are able to do it, and actually I'm glad that I can do it from one point of view because I can speak on it. From other point of view, it's heavy as hell, but feel it to live that experience of what people are going through yourself emotionally, it's challenging, I would say. But also, actually, when I thought that this energy doesn't belong to me, that I was just channeling, I was proven being wrong because I realized that I was under this energy as well. And how my voice was shut down because my feelings were shut down. The same what I told you before. I got myself into a huge routine and I forgot to nurture myself emotionally. I forgot to do stuff that I love, to be spontaneous, to play with life. I was, I became too serious about life, about business, about earning money, about making plans, strategies, and so on. and I didn't have any additional, activities in my life, only sitting in my room and working, and it drained me emotionally. And I wasn't aware how bad it was, but eventually I did become aware because I couldn't create anything later on. I was so empty in the sense of inspiration and creativity that anything what I tried to do, I was forced to do it, and it was feeling like bleh. I knew that it's not right, but because it wasn't coming from the space of creativity. So yeah, basically for me, the same energy manifested in the sense of too hard routine that took my voice away, because too hard routine suppressed my feelings. It not suppressed, but it wasn't nurturing my feelings, my emotional body. That's why creativity shut down, inspiration shut down, and I wasn't able to let the message out for you guys. And I had so many topics on my mind what I wanted to talk, and mentally I knew that. But the moment I sat down in front of camera, and it happened many times. I I thought, okay, now I'm doing a video. I sit down, I prepare everything. I want to open my mouth and I can't speak. The feeling is like everything that I knew just flew out the window. Really. And like all inspiration to talk about it just disappeared. All thoughts about it, all that I knew, I can't remember anymore. Yeah, and that dra- draining energy took my voice away. Because first, I didn't care about how I was feeling. So that's what I want to point out with this video so much and so badly. Guys, that's how important our emotions are. That's how important is our emotional well-being. And if we are not taking care, if we are not acknowledging how we are feeling, then the voice will be shut down, or by others or by ourselves. And most likely, I promise you, first, if you shut down your voice by yourself, you will manifest many people and situations around you that will reflect it back to you. People and situations that will not allow you to speak, to talk, to stand up for yourself, because the stone is already here, placed by you, not by anybody else but by you. Nobody can have such power over you unless you give that power to them, unless you allow them. So I would say take your power back by start acknowledging your feelings, and by start communicating. Because if you don't communicate how you feel and what you think, you lost your power. You gave your power away to somebody else. And that's why you will keep manifesting everything, people, places, situations that will prove you this, will reflect you the your issue that you have the stone in your throat, that you can't speak, that you are powerless. And you are powerless if you are not speaking up, if you are not acknowledging how you're feeling. Okay, guys, for now that's it. It's pretty much long video, and yeah, please let me know. Let me know by private message, comment, or whatever. Do you still feel this energy being present in your life? The energy of suppression, The energy of feeling that you don't have power, that you are powerless. Is it still up in the air, or was it being resolved already? Okay, so for now, this is it. Next times, I promise you to jump in much earlier when I have such such channeling experiences, I would say. Okay, so guys, to have a wonderful, beautiful day, and see you soon. Ciao. How to turn you off now, Ariana? Pum 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 pum. Hmm. Okay. Ciao.